Yeah, well, anyways, this is Derrick Yasha, and today I'm going to review the Howling movies, including Howling 1. Okay? So, yeah, basically, this is a good werewolf movie. Okay? Um, this was released in 1981, of course, starring Dee Wallace, and, you have a cameo from Dick Miller, I think, somewhere around here. I don't know. It doesn't say over here, but you do have a cameo from Dick Miller in the movie. Okay, but basically the movie starts off with, of course, her going to a porno store, and of course meeting the guy there, and he's real weird. And at first we don't know why he's real weird, but later on in the movie we do find out why he's real weird. Well, okay, she's investigating, she's finding out shit, slowly. Okay. You got these other people, these other strange people as well. And, they're just real strange. And you don't know why. But then slowly, somebody sees a werewolf and shit bounds to go down. Okay. And, let me just say something. The practical effects in this movie is very good. They are very good and they are very awesome. Okay. Also, the werewolves in the movie are awesome as hell. You know, I mean, way better than any other werewolf movie. You know, and also for the transformation scenes. Mainly the bladdered face. They had to use a condom, and of course, on one of the scenes, the condom broke. And of course, they kept on using condoms. But that's funny as fuck, though. You know, But let's see what else. Mainly everything is just good about this movie. You know, it's awesome. That's the fact that it's from the director of Gremlins, the guy that would do Gremlins later, Joe Dante. Now, see, this is when Joe Dante was the shit, and not making Looney Tunes back in action and some other shitty movie. You know. This is actually when Joe Dante was the fucking shit and knew what he was fucking doing. But, anyways, this movie does not have a happy ending. No, it has a sad ending. Which, of course, Dee Wallace's character dies on the news station. Well, she turns into a werewolf and then she gets shot up. But still. 5 out of 5 for this movie. This movie is excellent, okay? And the next one is The Howling 2, okay? This movie is a cheese ball. Don't take this way too seriously. Your Sister is a Werewolf is the title of the movie. The Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf. So yeah, you can't take a movie that seriously with a title like that. Just saying, and, a whore dressed up like that. A slut bag dressed up like that, basically. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, she is pretty hot, but she is slutty in that skimpy outfit. You have a narration at the start of the movie from Christopher Lee. He's fucking badass. And also that he stars in the movie as well. And of course that they have to take down the werewolves at the castle. And of course, you have a wolf orgy going on, which is kind of fucking weird for the movie. You have a scene where a guy's getting his face fucked by a bat, and of course, the bat fucks him to death with a big hard on. Like, I can't believe how the fuck did they show that on film? If anything, this movie should have been rated NC-17 just for that one scene, but of course, it's R. It's rated R. It's rated R. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's rated R. Yeah. So, even though that this is a cheese fest, it still gets 5 out of 5. Okay. And the last and final movie, which I do count as the last and final movie, fuck 4, fuck 5, and fuck 6. Okay. The Howling 3. Let me just say something right here. Don't take this movie way too seriously. It's a cheeseball movie. You know, very, very cheeseball movie. Okay. I mean, seriously, you got a tiger werewolf thing. You know, the guy turns into like a Tasmanian werewolf tiger thing. And you know what I like about the movie is that they tried their best to make this a very good film, but it just came out to be a cheeseball film. You know, the werewolves in this movie look fake as shit. You know, I'm not gonna lie about that. The cinematography is not all that great. It looks like sometimes it's straight home to video, and sometimes like an actual theatrical movie that was in the movie theaters. But the characters you're not gonna get interested in. You know, mainly the only one that I was interested in was the woman, and that was it. Yeah, she's. I'm not gonna lie, she was pretty hot. Of course, I would tap that. Not gonna lie about that. Just trying to see if there was anything on this insert. No, it's just the same picture like this, but you know. What I gotta say is this movie still gets 5 out of 5. You know, even though the cinematography is not all that great, it's okay. The special effects was okay. Everything was okay about this movie, but I like it just for the sheer fact that for the Tasmanian tigers. Okay, that's the only reason why I liked it, and plus they was an endangered species. They was endangered. Okay, so yeah. That's the only reason why I like this movie. Everything else about the movie is just like, okay, so cheesy, cheeseball movie. But some people think that this movie sucks. Me, I'm all right with it. Being a terrible movie. Usually when you get to the third one, that's when the shit hits the fan. But it's not as bad as 4. It's not as bad as 5. And it's not as bad as 6. Okay. So I'm done with the review for the Howling movies. So let me get into the quick rant about Howling 4 and 5 and 6. Okay, why the fuck would I want to watch a movie about a guy that melts into a werewolf? Like, what is he, like a fucking deformed piece of shit or something? What? Really? That their skin melts off of them and they turn into a werewolf? Or they turn into a puddle and then they turn into a werewolf? I don't know, but I heard reviews for it, and I know it's pretty god awful. And I know an hour in, you don't get that much of werewolf. The first hour, it takes an hour just to get into the werewolf. Okay, the fucking Howling 5. Okay, it takes place in a fucking castle, and mainly the werewolves look like shit in that movie. They even look like werewolves, okay? Fucking junk beyond belief. Okay, it was more like a fucking drama, okay? And the Howling 6 is a fucking joke. Okay, it's a fucking joke. Howling 6, The Freaks. Seriously? I mean, the werewolf looked like shit in that movie. Seriously. It wasn't even a fucking werewolf. It was a guy with long hair. And, just hair all over his face. That was it. That was it. And long fingernails. My God. And there's one funny scene in the fucking movie where the guy just dies and it's real stupid. He's just screaming. Or something like that. No, wait a minute. He's seen a dead body in the store and he was like, the old guy. screaming like that, real shitty. And how funny the part was, I had to rewind it about 30 times and laugh my ass off because how fucking terrible it was, okay? And mainly from there, the movie's just shit, basically. And, I smack the fuck out of 4, 5, and 6, and I give thumbs up to 1, 2, and 3. So, yeah, peace out.